Peace, y'all. What's going on? This is Jay. I'm back with another 5-month update. So, for all y'all just joining the page for the first time, my name is Jay. I traveled to talk to Asli Tarcan out in Turkey to get a hair transplant. So, I got about max grafts, 5,000 grafts or so. They did from the donor area under my chin and then in the back of my head, and gave me the full transplant. So this is the 5-month update, just checking in with everybody, seeing how things going. Happy New Year, by the way. I think this is the first video since the New Year kicked off, so Happy New Year. Pardon me if my voice sounded a little off. I had a little cold last week, so I'm just getting over things. Things is getting better, feeling good. So I figured I'd drop in, do another video, let y'all know how things been going, a little bit about my routine, how things been healing and so forth. So let's take a quick look. Without further ado, here's how things been going so far. The hair been growing. It's been growing slowly, but it's been growing. It grew in the areas a little more hair. You can see a little bit more. I got my hair brushed back, by the way. But a little spotty, but it's growing. These are the sides. And the reason why I'm pointing out the sides is when I first got the hair transplant done and the scabs was here, when I was sleeping, sometimes the scabs was coming off a little bit, even though I had the little neck pillow. And so I thought it might have interrupted, maybe how the hair was going to grow back on the sides. But it's doing this thing. I got like a little mini afro going on. Show you how the top looking. See how the sides is going. Just as a heads up. I'll do a full spin as well. And now the back, so y'all can take a look at the donor area and the crown area as well. So again, it's been about 5 months. I went to Asli Tarcan August 28th. And today is February 1st. February 2nd, better yet, my bad, it's Friday. So everybody enjoy y'all weekend, you know what it is. But here's the update. This is what's going on. Overall, it's been a slow process. I noticed the donor area, not for nothing, like when you take a good look, you kind of still see where they was going to work at, So let's say this was the donor area right here. You kind of still see where the donor area is. And this is after 5 months. That goes to show that when, they taking hair from that area, it takes a little bit of time to heal. What I've been doing, and I'm gonna share this with y'all, I told y'all, I started putting this Haitian black castor oil, right? But I don't just really put it on top of my head, like I put it all around, and I just drip it down and just kind of comb it in there a little bit so it gets in there, it helps with some of the healing process. I started that around month 3. And then also, and there was a few brothers who hit me in the comments, and this is a pretty good idea. I just started it off like last month. I started putting that minoxidil, boom, let me show you. Shit, my bad if it ain't 100. But anyway, this is called minoxidil 5%. It's tropical solution, and I'll sprinkle it on top of my head. And it's clinically proven to help with hair growth. So I started that within the last month or so, maybe month and a half or so, adding that to the regimen, a little bit on top with the 5% minoxidil stuff, that tropical, and then I do the black castor oil, around the side. Sometimes I put it on the top or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Whatever little regimen I have, I kind of switch it up a little bit. Sometimes I spread it around. But that's what I've been doing, and it's been working out for me. So I keep y'all posted, let y'all know how that's going. But overall, as far as the journey, if you contemplating going, I would say go. And for those, I didn't really put a whole bunch of pictures, so pardon me. But just to give y'all a little bit of background on where I was with my hair journey, I'm 44 right now. And I started going bald around 27, 28, like right around here. I used to wear a lot of braids and dreads back in the days. So my hair started thinning, right? So by 28, I just took it to the metal. Like I just shaved it bald, right? So I'm 44, just giving y'all a heads up. I'm 44 and I've been cutting my hair bald since probably about 28, 29 years old, right? And I decided back in August to let my hair grow on the sides. I had the little Jefferson going on, little George Jefferson shit going on for a little minute, just to see how it looked, you know what I'm saying? See if there was gonna be some hair back there for them to transplant, to work with. And, as soon as I had a little consultation, like, yeah, we could do that. Don't even worry about that. When are you ready? And they said, we'll go from under your chin right here. So, this is it. I used to rock the baldy for like 15 years. I got kids that never seen me with hair. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter like, whoa, what's going on? My daughter's 16 years old. It's the first time, she seen me with hair. So it's a little different, but I'm just saying to say, if you on your hair journey and you 100% bald and you got a little bit of growth going on somewhere back here, do your thing. And I was like bald, son. Like, there was like no hair here for 15 years, and I was just always hitting it with the razor nonstop. And then when I let it grow in, my hairline was somewhere like back here. My shit was like somewhere like back here. Shit looked like, the Bill Cosby shit, son. The George Jefferson shit from, the shit that we not trying to do. But anyway, so that was my journey. Went to Asli Tarcan. They did their thing right here. They put the hairline in place. I would say if you're gonna go take the trip, try to take a direct flight so you're not doing all that transferring from one airport to the other airport or something like that. I flew directly from DC to Istanbul, Turkey, Dulles. That was a pretty smooth flight. Get you a little exit row, get you a little pillow so you're comfortable. Take the overnight flight, not no shit during the day. So, when it's time to knock out, you can just knock out pretty easy. You wake up, have your breakfast, y'all landing, and you good money. Asli Tarcan, just overall, it was a great experience for me. Like, they look out for you from the moment, you start your communication with them on the phone, to be honest with you. They'll walk you through the process. Even up until about 3 months post-surgery, they were still checking on me. Like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Send me some pictures. You got any questions? And after about 3 months, I was like, I'm good. So they were like, all right, well, we gonna check on you a little later on. Let me know when you ready to come back. Maybe consider getting the crown area done or something like that. But good folks, they take care of you. Overall, one thing I did want to share, and somebody put this in the comments before, and it was a good heads up. I went to the seafood restaurant. I stood at one of the hotels, and I don't eat any meat. I don't eat any dairy, right? Just as a heads up message for y'all. But no meat, no dairy. So I was just interested in eating some fish and some vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some sweet potatoes or something like that. So the hotel I was staying at said, listen, we got a free shuttle ride. We'll take you to the seafood restaurant. If you look at some of my earlier videos, I show you walking through the fish market, sitting down, ordering food. Now, they had a menu that they had on the table, and that menu had the regular prices. Prices was, what you would expect to pay in Turkey, reasonable, not expensive. You have a good meal. But then they come around with this fish cart, right? And they got the lobster, they got these fishes on here, they got the fresh calamari. Those prices is completely different than the other menu prices. And if you order something off that cart menu, it's gonna cost you. You're gonna leave out of there paying like $100. And if you plain that lobster, just keep in mind, none of them lobsters look like they was under 2-3 pounds. Them lobsters look huge. So I'm just giving y'all in advance, just stick to the script. Look at the menu, get your little currency converter, order something, reasonable. All the fish is fresh, so it's all good. But I know that there's a little bit of a squeeze when they see the foreigners coming. And I even think they might have the foreigner menu as well. They might hit you with the switcheroo. So just as a heads up, somebody had mentioned that. And I did peep because I went there 2 different times. The first time I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Let me get that fish. And I was like, yo, I paid fucking $80 for fucking fish. What the fuck? And then the next day I was like, nah, let me get this one off the menu right here, son. But and it was like, I don't know, a third of the price, right? So just giving y'all a heads up. Now I'm not complaining, you pay for what you get, and there was also transportation factored in, and it's not a 5-minute trip either. It took me about maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get to where we was going. So, there was a little gas paid for that, and it didn't come out of my pocket. All I did was pay for my dinner and went back to the hotel. But I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. But anyway, this is the 5-month check-in. This is Jay checking in with y'all. Ashley talking. Again, I had about 5,000 graphs. This is the 5th month. Things is flowing. I'm going to give y'all another little 360 before I get up out of here. Here we go. This is how the top looking. And by the way, again, I have my hair pushed back on my hair a little bit more softer, just as a heads up. I'm Puerto Rican and black. So I'm gonna show y'all the size again. Boom. A little bit of the crown area. Another size. Boom. Check that side. And there y'all go. Alright, y'all, that's it, man. That's the 5-month update. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm gonna check y'all out in a minute. Oh yeah, check this out. I'm traveling Dominican Republic at the end of the month on the 28th. For those of y'all been sticking around and checking out what I'm doing, just as a heads up, I'm a real estate investor. I do it full-time. I do everything from hotel ownership, apartment buildings, Airbnbs, and I'm building some villas in Dominican Republic. The one I'm staying in, I actually built last year, and I'll be there at the end of the month. And then I'm going to be looking at the one that's currently in progress right now that I'm building. So stick around for that. I'll be out there at the end of the month, so around the 28th or so, when I do another update, the 6-month update. I'm also going to show y'all a little glimpse on what it's like to build a home in the Dominican Republic. If anybody's interested in building a home in the Dominican Republic, hit me up, let me know. It's a good way to build some passive income. You got a 401k, you got some money on the side, and you want to make it work for you, and you also want to have a nice place to kind of vacation to and a good equity at the end of the day. Hit me up. Other than that, man, peace and blessings to all my kings and queens out there. You have a good day, man.